Good evening, everyone. Today we will be starting with the 30th scenario of Apex trigger. It will not be that simple that we have done till now. The scenario is if the account industry has been changed from any value to any value. For example, if it is changing from apparel to biotech, or if we are changing it from fintech to biotechnology, then there is a field on the contact object, that is industry field. This all the related contacts for that account should get updated. So if we talk about this scenario looks simple, but if we compare it with the bulkification case where one account has 100 contacts, then there is a scenario that we will be hitting the limit for the same. In order to check that we should not hit the limit of a apex trigger or a governor limit, we will be using a future method in this scenario, so that we also fetch all the contacts as well. As after that we also process all the contacts as well. So let's see how we will be doing it. The first scenario that you need to consider in this trigger is, do we need to consider before update operation or after update operation? The operation will be after update because we need to update all the contacts. If we do it on before, then there will be scenario that it will not update all the contacts as well. So let's start with this scenario. Let's start it here. We have already created a trigger on account on the previous trigger. So what we will be doing, we will be adding after update, and what we will be doing further, if trigger dot is after double end trigger dot is update, then what we will be doing, we will be calling apex trigger handler dot handle update contact. And further what I will be passing trigger dot new, and in order to do comparison, what I will be passing, that is trigger dot old map, as we have done in the previous scenarios. So let's save this out. This method will not get saved because we haven't created this method in our handler class. So what we will be doing, we will be copy the name of the method, and what we will be doing, we will be pasting it here. And what we will be doing now, so that is public static void handle update contacts operation. So I will be copying it, and here the new records are getting passed. That's good. So what I will be doing, I will be creating a map of ID versus account, that is ECC map, old map. So let's keep the same name, that is old map. Let's save this name. So I think there will be issue in saving because I haven't closed my method. So let's close my method as well. So when you save it, so now this is done and our framework is done. So first thing that you will be checking out, if your account industry has been changed or not changed. So let's see how we will be doing it. So first of all, what I will be doing, I will be iterating my records. I will be doing account A colon new records. What I need to do further, if A dot industry, if this is not equal to which value, that is old map dot get. What I will be passing here, I will be passing a dot id because my account id will remain same. And what I will be doing after passing this, I will be asking if the industry is not matching, then what I need to do, I need to get the industry and pass it into my trigger. Earlier we used to do that. So what we do here, we will be, if I don't have to do with the asynchronous method, that is future. So future method will allow me, not the future method, trigger will allow me to create a map, and further I will iterate the map and do the things. But due to the governor limit, we can't do that step. What we will be doing, we will be only taking the permitted type records. That is, I will be taking only the account IDs, and the remaining work I will be doing in the future method. So that is the limitation of future method. So if you want to go further, you can use the queryable apex method in order to pass the non-primitive method. But let's start with the future method first, and further we will be covering any other use case where we will be using a queryable apex as well. So let's move forward. So what I will be doing, I will be creating set of account id set of id that is account id set dot is equal to new set of id, and further other processes will happen in my future method. So we will be just passing this account id set into my future method. So what I will be doing, if account id set dot add, not if I add the, that is a dot id, this id has been stored, and further after the for loop, if this is not empty, that is account id set is not empty, then what I will be doing, I will be further passing one more line, that is I will be calling another method, that is calling asynchronous async for updating contact, and here what I will be passing, I will be passing my set, that is account id set. So further I will be saving it, and further if you see here, this method, this line will give me issue because this method has not been created till now. So what I will be going, I will be going outside this method, that is the method is closing here, and I will be creating one more method, that is public static void, and I will be copying this method name, that is calling async for updated contact, and further what I will be doing, I will be passing a set of id that will have account ids in it. So let's save this record and let's see if now our line is getting passed. Yes, our line is getting passed. That we need to perform in this trigger is, that is we need to change it into a future method. How we will be changing it into a synchronous method, just we will be adding this notation, that is future. So let's save this out and see if we are getting any issue or not. So let's save this record. I don't think there will be an issue. So we are getting the account IDs. Now the first thing that we need is the industry name that needs to be updated on the contact level. So what I will be doing, I will be first querying on account. So I will be creating a list of account ACC list, and further what I will be doing, I will be taking select ID comma industry from account where ID in, that is account IDs. So this will be my query that I will be doing, and further I will be creating that step, that is I will be creating a map of account ID versus industry, because that is the same field that we need to update on the contact record. So why we are creating map, we have reached on scenario 30. If you want to check my previous scenarios where I have elaborated the map, you can go forward and check that. So next step is what I will be doing, I will be iterating this loop, or we can do one more thing, we can save the full record in the map. Yes, we can do it. So instead of iterating, I will skip that step. I will be doing a map of ID versus account, and further what I will be doing, I will be creating new map of ID versus account, full account, and further I will be storing this full query in this. So my map will become in just one line, that is line number 36. So let's check, our line has been saved. So next step is, now we need to query the records of contacts where we need to update the industry. But first of all, have we created the account industry? No, we haven't created till now. So let's go on to the different tab, and now let's create the account industry on the contact record as well. So what we will be doing, we will be going on to object manager, and after going on to object manager, what we will be searching, we will be searching for contact object, and after going on contact object, I will be just going on field and relationship. Here I will be creating one field that name is that will be of text type. So I will not make it pickless because it will create issue. So let's create a text field now, that is account industry, and here I will be keeping the limit of 255, that is maximum, so that there is no worry with the things that we will be saving. So let's save this out. Let's do next, and further save. Okay, so this is the API name that we got. So let's query this, because if we need to update this record, then we need to query this as well. So what I will be doing, I will be querying this record. So for contact con, I will be doing a query and iteration in one go. I will be doing select ID, comma, the contact account industry from contact where account ID in the account IDs, because our account ID is coming here. So we need, I have done one mistake, we have to do it together so that there is no challenge in getting, because the API name are very much serious in Salesforce. So if you do small mistake like I have done the space, then you will not be able to solve the issue. So here what we are getting, so we are getting issue here in this line, so there is no issue now. So earlier that we are writing is the issue. Now further with what we need to do, we need to update the account industry. So what I will be doing, that is con dot account industry is equal to what I've created a map of account. So what I will be doing, ICC list, it is a ACC map, so let's change it to ACC map. So what I will be doing, ACC map.get, what further I will be providing, that is I haven't queried the account ID. So what I will be doing, I will be querying account ID as well, so that I can use it. .get, what I will be putting, c con dot account ID. So this is the key that is providing. Further what I need to pick, that is industry field, and I need to update all the industries. So let's save this line and see if we are getting any error. No, we are not getting any error. Further what we need to do, we need to create a list of contact that will get updated. So what I will be creating, I will be creating list of contact, that is updated contact, and further what I will be creating, new list of contact that will further get updated. So let's save this out and see if we are getting any issue. No, we are not getting any issue. Just I will be adding the following contact in this list, and after doing all the things, what we will be doing after this for loop, we will be checking if updated contact is not empty, is not empty. So this is a method through which we can check if this is not empty. Then further what we need to do, we need to update this list. That's all. So updated contact. So further this has been saved. So let's see if this trigger is working fine or not. We have used the future method, we have used the set here. So let's see, it should be less, so but we have passed set. Let's see if this trigger works. So let's do one thing. Let's check any account which has multiple contacts. That is, here we don't have any contacts, so let's create 2 to 3 contact here. A, save a new. B, save a new. Let's create random 3 to 4 contacts, BC, BV, and further let's create another contact, that is BW. Let's save this out. we have created 4 contacts here. So now what we will be doing, we will be checking the industry. Is there any field coming out in the industry? No. So let's go on to the account record, that is restored account 1. So what I will be doing, I will be updating the industry. So let's change the industry from first apparel and let's save the record. Let's see if all the records are getting updated with apparel. So let's go here. So you will be seeing apparel has been updated in all the contacts. Not in, let's check all the or 1 or 2 random contacts. Let's check the BV record. So if you go here, you will be seeing apparel. Let's make the change again. So let's change it from apparel to any other industry. Let's make it construction. So I had make it the construction. Now let's check the record for B. So if we go here, we will be seeing the construction has been updated. So from here we have used the future method. So now let's move on to our test class. So if I go on the test class, we are just updating the industry field. So we will be using the old test class that we have created. That is, we will be going on trigger on the classes, that is trigger on account test. And when I click here, so I got so I haven't checked this line, so let's ignore this line. So further what I will be doing, before delete, I will be updating a dot industry equal to apparel. Also one more thing that we need to take care here is after it we will be creating a contact as well. Contact A is equal to new contact, because further the things will get updated on contact. So instead of A, what we will be keeping C, and C dot last name is equal to BW, like we have created earlier. And further what we need to do, C dot account ID is equal to A dot ID. So these are the 2 things what we will be doing. Insert C. So we will be saving this line and our contact will get inserted. So after creating a contact, then only you should check this. So I will be doing a dot industry equal to apparel, and further I will be updating A. So let's save this record and let's run our trigger. So as soon as I run this trigger, so let's first check the log. If the log is getting success, yes, it has provided me success. If I go on test as well, my test class is also covered. So let's go on to handler first, and if I go on handler, I'm getting 100% code coverage with this method. So this complete our trigger number 30. I hope you enjoyed the journey till 30. If you like my content, please subscribe my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Thank you. Thanks everyone.